Hello Internet, Bardic Monk here, and welcome back to Bardic Brawl. Today we're going to be playing as Black Panther versus Klaw, and the setup rules are a little bit more complicated, and I have to front load this with a ruling that I need to just get out of the way. So first things first, we're going to go over the setup. For Klaw, I have everything that's standard in his encounter deck, meaning that we have the Masters of Evil modular set as well as the standard one set in here. He starts with Underground Distribution, which is going to start discarding cards from the top of the deck in order to reveal something. And when that's part of the setup is that we have Defense Network come out. So Defense Network comes out, it has 2 threat plus 1 for each person playing against it, meaning that I have 3 threat on that scheme. And when revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play and engage with the first player. So, alright. We're going to have to deal with Tiger Shark. I'll put this out here. And does he have tough? No. Force response after Tiger Shark attacks, give him a tough status card. Okay, so he doesn't start with 1, but he does get 1. Okay. So we have that. When revealed, place an additional, yep. Other thing about Klaw, when he attacks, he gets 2 boost cards instead of 1 because he starts with 0, and that's just how he plays. So, we have that, and anything else? Oh, the T'Challa card. So, setup. Search your deck for a Black Panther upgrade and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. This setup is going to happen after you draw cards, so we're going to resolve the mulligan first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And okay, definitely want this, and I'll pay with this. I want Mockingbird. Emergency could help, but I think we want to use it on the other enemy's turn, and we can start with some damage. I don't know if we're going to have... Well, we're going to have a Wakanda Forever, so I'm going to keep... 1, 2... I'm going to get rid of one of these. So I got rid of 2 cards, so I draw 2 more. That means we got Vibranium Suit and Armored Vest. That's great. I don't think we're going to be playing with Mockingbird. Then set up, search your deck for a Black Panther upgrade and add it to your hand. So we have Energy Daggers, and there's a Tactical Genius. I wish I had a way to pull out Vibranium. It was going to be next, yeah, okay. Vibranium's at the top and at the bottom of the deck. We're going to go with Energy Daggers, because we did get Vibranium Suit already, and we get to attack everybody with Energy Daggers, not just Klaw. And in case Klaw has a way to get, what's that other card called? No, if he gets a way to get Retaliate, which I think is Solid Form Sound Body, I think is the name of the attachment. When he gets that, he gets Retaliate, which is the thing I have to talk about. So now we're going to go over Retaliate. For Retaliate, whenever you attack a character with Retaliate and they're still around, they do that Retaliate damage back to the person attacking them. So if Black Panther, who has Retaliate 1, is attacked by Tiger Shark, Tiger Shark does 3 damage to Black Panther. Black Panther takes the 3 damage, is down from 11 to 8. If that happens, Black Panther survived, Black Panther retaliates against Tiger Shark and deals 1 damage back to him. Okay? Fairly simple, but the issue is when you're dealing with the villains, where there's been some rules flip-flopping, and I'm just deciding to make a ruling for myself, my tables, and my argument is pretty much just not relying on how card games work, but more of how video game fighting games work, wherein I pretty much summed it up like this. I treat people's Retaliate like Dudley's counter, and I'm going to show you right here. Dudley is the guy who's the boxer jumping into Ryu right now.
and Ryu is going to punch him and then suffer retaliate damage. And the thing to really focus on is that Dudley's health is going to go down, and then he's going to hit him back before he can like even have a frame to do anything. To me, this is retaliate. You're going to see it twice. Take damage, retaliate. Then take damage, retaliate. This would be this triggered the response, but it's KO'd Dudley. Dudley has lost, and Ryu is at this life. Look at Ryu's life now, once he gets hit by this. Nothing. And then Dudley's down. In my brain, that's how it works. We're pretty much looking at round 1 and round 2, and you're always playing at a deficit, but you have the ability... It's, okay. It would be essentially a best of 3, so long as you win 2 rounds, you win, but if the villain even wins 1 round, they win, right? So you're playing kind of like a deficit there, but you have the ability to call in a couple of your friends to help you play. So it's kind of like if the villain was stuck at 1 player and had 2 lives, versus the players only have 1, but they have the ability to like team up, kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom style.
If you want to see the full video, please check the video up there, click that, or check the link in the video's description below. And what I'm going to be doing is just playing through the game normally, but all in all, I'm treating Claws 1 and 2 as round 1 and round 2, and Retaliate doesn't carry over from one round to the other. If I cannot deal damage between rounds, they cannot retaliate between rounds. That's just how it is. If, for whatever reason, I had Retaliate and I had 2 modes before I got KO'd completely, I would also roll it against me, so that's how I'm just going to work it. So thank you very much. Anyway, let's begin.
Mission start.
Alright, turn 1. First things first, we're going to play Golden City. We're also in T'Challa mode. So Golden City is going to be played for a strength card. Let's see. We're going to exhaust Golden City to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Ooh. We get another double. I kind of want to front load Vibranium Suit already, so Vibranium Suit is going to come out for energy, and let's see, I could do another, but no, I want to play Armored Vest with the power protection. So we got +1. We have +1 defense, and I'm going to play energy daggers for yeah, I'm going to play energy daggers for these 2, flip T'Challa, and then deal, I'm going to thwart 2 to get rid of 2 from defense network, so it's down to 1. And with nothing else, we are going to ready up and draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This is where everything is. Alright, Helicarrier, Med Team. I have nothing to defend with, so we're just going to hope for the best. Alright. I know he's dealing 3 and he's going to get tough after that, so. Force response. After your attacks, Retaliate. Can Retaliate stop tough, or does attack beforehand? 1 moment. Okay, real quick, aside for rulings, Retaliate is a constant ability, and thus it's part of the timing chart, and pretty much the first thing is constant ability, so before he gets a tough status card, he would take damage. So I just need to know that about the timing. Force response is towards the end, so at step 6 that would activate, and consequential damage is the last thing on here. So that's pretty much where we're at. Continuing to play, it is the villain turn. This is going to go up by 1. And then Klaw is going to activate against me for 2 of these. I am going to hope for the best and take this damage. So, actually no, he has a lot of stuff that just stuns you. So we're going to block for 3. He's attacking for nothing and 1. So he does no damage. Then Tiger Shark attacks me. I have nothing to block. So he deals 3 damage to me. I'm down to 8. And so he attacks me, then my Retaliate kicks off, he takes 1 damage. And then he gets his force response, so after he attacks, give him a tough status card. Alright. So he's tough, and we're just going to put you here so you're not blocking anything. He's finished activating. Now we go to the encounter card. Weapons Runner comes out. Surge. After this card is revealed, reveal 1 additional counter card. Oh my gosh. Illegal Arms Factory comes out as well with 3. This is not looking good. When revealed, place an additional 1 threat here, so it actually goes up to 4. Okay. Things took a turn for the worse. We are going to hope for the best, and alright. First we're going to play Helicarrier for 3. So we're going to use a Genius for 2 and an Indomitable for 1. So that's 3. And then we're going to use Helicarrier to make Med Team 1 cheaper, and then use the Vibranium to pay for it. This uses 3 tokens. 3 medical tokens. Enters play with that. Action, exhaust medical team and remove 1 medical counter from it. Heal 2 damage from a friendly character. I'm going to go back to 10. Just going to buy some time with that. I'm going to also stay here because there's just a lot. He would just immediately complete his mission if I did that. Yeah, we're just going to hope that we get some protection cards here. So ready up, move you here, put you here. Golden City gets that. We're gonna do this, and Med Team, we're gonna put you here. I missed my counters. I already missed my counters, so that's that. We're gonna start 1 2 3 4 5. That's everything I could have done. I can't do anything else. Do we have any greens? We do. Nothing that I can use though, so we just gotta survive this round. Okay. Oh, medical team comes back up as well. Okay, then Klaw's turn. He activates. This goes up by 1. I can't thwart against it. Okay. Klaw's gonna activate against me with 2 of these. I'm going to block again. Ooh, last turn when he hit me for the 1 and didn't damage me, he took 1 damage. This turn he's going to do the same thing, but let's see if he can break the 3. 1, 2. Oh. Nope, 2. And exhaust each ally you control. I control no allies, so Melter doesn't do anything, and he also doesn't do any damage to me. He takes 1 damage for that, though. And then Tiger Shark is going to attack me for 3 more. I am down to from 10 to 7. I retaliate. That gets rid of his tough, and then after Tiger Shark attacks, give him a tough status card. So that's back. Weapons Runner is going to attack me for 1. I take 1. Oh, Tiger Shark takes 1. Weapons Runner takes 1. And the other Weapons Runner deals 1 more damage to me. I take another 1. But he is not finished scheming, so we're going to call this a win for right now. Then it is the encounter card. The villain schemes. So he schemes for 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, he still completes underground distribution. This is completed. So we get stage 2. Secret Rendezvous. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play engaged with the first player. immediately Whirlwind, and then advance to stage 2B. So at 8, this is going to complete, and if it gets completed, the players lose the game. So, alright. Not great. Force to interrupt. When a Whirlwind attacks you, you resolve his attack against each other hero. Okay. Cool. Then it's our turn. I'm hoping to be able to do something useful. Man, this is rough. We're gonna play Tactical Genius for 2. Get rid of these 2. I really didn't need him attacking me. Again, that's why I didn't do Get Behind. Alright. Then I'm going to play Wakanda Forever for the 1. Oh, no. Wait a second. Before I do anything else. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to use Helicarrier on Tactical Genius. We are going to then pay for the 1. And so this is tapped. And then we're going to play Wakanda Forever for a med team. Nope. For Tenacity. Okay. Wakanda Forever, he activates in a very strange way for me because I haven't used him a lot. Vibranium Suit, Energy Daggers, and Tactical Genius. We are going to go with... Ooh. Can I do any damage to him before that? No. This was resolved. Let me get rid of this. Alright. We want to get rid of... Oh, crap, before you even get to do anything else. Oh boy, this all went sideways very quickly. I noticed something I need to resolve before I do anything else, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all 5 cards, okay. So, the other thing is, it's not my turn yet. He gets an additional encounter card. So with this, we might play Get Behind Me. Masters of Mayhem. When revealed, each Masters of Evil minion attacks the hero it is engaged with. That would deal 5 damage to me and KO me, so I'm going to play Get Behind Me for the 1. Yeah. I'm going to pay the 1 to play Get Behind Me. When it's revealed, cancels when revealed effects, then the villain attacks me instead. So, he attacks me for this 2. He's attacking me for 0. If this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. It did not. So that's the end of that. That actually worked out fairly well. Good. Now it's the beginning of my turn. And this is going to change because I can't play... I could play Wakanda Forever for free. I guess. I'm going to do that. We're going to make Wakanda Forever free. Yeah, because I need to do damage right now, so... We'll do the Wakanda Forever for the Helicarrier. Then we're going to activate Vibranium Suit to move 1 damage from me to Tiger Shark. So I'm healing for 1. Tiger Shark is going to take 1, but that's stopped by Tough because this is an attack. And then we resolve Energy Daggers. Deal 1 damage to each villain and each enemy engaged with that player. 2 damage instead if this is the final step of the sequence, which it is. So I'm doing 2 damage to him. He's down to 8. Tiger Shark is down to... He's up to 4. Weapons Runner's KO'd. Weapons Runner's KO'd. Whirlwind is taking 2 damage. Okay. Then we're going to flip. I'm going to use Med Team to heal 2 damage for myself. I'm at 8. And I'm... Oh, I don't have Wakanda Forever in my hand. I then play Golden City. Let's redraw 2 cards. Oh, crap. Okay. And we're going to play... Oh, this is rough. Alright. We're going to play Panther Claws. Nope. We need Tactical Genius at this point. Just to get extra threat off of here. We're already doing a lot of damage. We are going to, yeah, use Tactical Genius for 2. We're gonna get rid of Panther Claws and Med Team. And we're gonna keep Counterpunch in our hand for our next turn. Why would you do that? We could play Med Team instead. I don't think we can. Okay, we're gonna hold on to Counterpunch for next turn. We're gonna hold on to Panther Claws just in case. In case we could play this next turn, because I can't use Counterpunch on my turn as an alter ego. So I end my turn. This gets ready. These two get ready. These get ready, and T'Challa's ready. So we draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and max 1 per player. So I can't do that. Okay. Step 1, this goes up by 1. Then he's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4. So this goes up to 5 already. And then he's going to scheme for 1, he's going to scheme for 1. So this is going to go up to 7 out of 8. And then he's going to advance. No, he's going to attack. This card gains Surge. Yeah, this is when he gets Retaliate 1. Okay. That's great. That's great. Alright. That's the end of their turn. In my turn, I'm going to use Golden City immediately to draw 2 cards. So draw 2. Then we're going to flip. And I'm going to play my... I could play the Claws, or what does Shuri do? Search my deck for an upgrade. For an upgrade. Or I could play Nick Fury. I'm gonna play Nick Fury for 4. Nope, for 3. So we use Helicarrier. Nick Fury gets... He's gonna cost 3. Vibranium costs 2. And we're gonna use Get Behind Me for 1. Nick Fury comes out, and we're going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We're going to use... Oh, man. We're going to get Panther Claws out for 2. We're going to play... Black Widow for 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to use Wakanda Forever by discarding Luke Cage. Wakanda Forever, we're going to do 2 damage to an enemy. That's going to be Tiger Shark. That's 1. Yeah. He's KO'd. We then... What do? We use Panther Claws to do 2 damage to him. We then do a Vibranium Suit to move 1 damage from me to Klaw. That gets him down to 7. I heal for 1, but then I take a damage from his Retaliate because that was an attack. Then I use Tactical Genius to get rid of 1 threat from a scheme. I'm going to get rid of Defense Network. And lastly, we're going to use Energy Daggers I'm going to do 2 damage to everybody, and this is not an attack, so this is going to do 2 damage to Klaw. It's going to do 2 more damage to Whirlwind. And that's everything here resolved. Wakanda Forever's done. We're going to thwart for 2. We're going to have Nick Fury. I think I need them both to thwart, so Nick Fury is going to thwart for 2 to get rid of this, bring it down to 3. Then Black Widow. And both of them have taken consequential damage. I'm then going to use Med Team for the last time. So I use it, discard the last token, heal 2 damage for myself. I'm back up to 10. And I end my turn. I'm going to ready everything up. We're still in it for right now. Let's see what happens this next turn. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We got another Wakanda Forever and Avengers Mansion, but man, this is all rough. Okay. Now, Klaw is going to activate. Nope. Step 1. This goes up. Step 2. We're going to... I'm just going to say right now that not all games are perfect. I'm pretty sure I forgot to do the extra counter card that time. And then he's going to advance. No, he's going to attack. This card being Surge. Yeah, this is when he gets Retaliate. Okay. That's great. That's great. That's the end of their turn. So we're just going to call that a wash. I'm not going to redo everything right now. But here. I shouldn't have skipped that if I did. I think I did it, but we'll see. That goes up. He's going to activate against me. He's going to attack me. I'm going to block with Nick Fury. Nick Fury is going to take 4 damage. Nick Fury is KO'd. Nick Fury special because if Nick Fury is still in play at the end of the round, discard him. So he was going to go anyway. And then Whirlwind is going to activate against me to do 2 damage to me. I am down to 8. He takes 1 more damage. He's at 5, which there's actually a token for. Right, so he takes 1 more damage and he's KO'd. Okay. And Klaw didn't attack me, he attacked Nick. Whirlwind attacks, he's fine. Then we do the 2 encounter cards. Gang up, this card gains certain. No, the villain in each minion engaged with you attacks you. So, Klaw's going to attack me for 2. I'm going to have Black Widow block. Or two, three, 4. Yeah, we're gonna block with Black Widow. She's going to take this damage and discard 1 card at random from your hand. Oh, that doesn't stop anything I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Crap. Okay, so Avengers Mansion's gone, and she took the last damage that she needed. She's KO'd. Whirlwind's going to attack. I'm going to block. I take no damage from his attack, and he takes 1 damage from Retaliate. He's KO'd. Let's see. Alright. Then we'll resolve the next one. Armored Guard comes out. So he's got guard. I can't attack Klaw. Okay, let's do a power protection for Indomitable, so that we can actually activate next turn. So we have this, and then we're going to do Wakanda Forever for the last card. And how are we going to play this? I think we're going to do this thing last. So, alright, Vibranium Suit to get rid of one of mine and do 1 damage to the Armored Guard. We're going to use, let's see, because it got rid of the card that I wanted to play anyway. Okay. I can play for free instead and keep a first aid. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use Helicarrier just so I can keep first aid on me to play Wakanda Forever. Now, Vibranium Suit happened. This is still in my hand. I'm gonna put that there. Then we're going to do Panther Claws to do 2 damage to an enemy that KOs Armored Guard. Then we're going to use Energy Daggers to do 1 more damage to Klaw. And lastly, we're going to use Tactical Genius to get rid of the... We're going to get rid of 2 from here. Energy Daggers, again, is not an attack, so I don't get Retaliate. And that's the end of that. We're going to flip. Yeah, there's nobody else here. We cleared out the board. We're going to flip. We're going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And we're going to play... Okay. We're going to play Ancestral Knowledge for the first aid that was in our hand. Choose up to 3 different cards in your discard pile and shuffle them into your deck. So which 3 cards do I want next turn? Just hope that we get another card, because we're going to flip into 2. Yeah. We'll get rid of energy, so we're getting Avengers Mansion, Vibranium, and Wakanda Forever back into our deck. I would shuffle, but that's the end of the deck. So this is all going to go away in a second. I don't know why I'm shuffling the discard pile already. So everything else goes into the discard pile. I think I might have also done that wrong. Okay, we got this in our hand. We drew 2 cards because of this. We played this to get these cards from here. And I don't think we do, actually. Because what happens is, yeah, okay, I see what the problem is. We don't get to do Ancestral Knowledge. This is a really bad turn for us to get this, so. We played Golden City. We drew our last 2 cards, which was Indomitable. I think just because I don't... Okay, what should have happened, because I played this, I don't know what I ended up using at this point, because I did draw 2 cards. Alright, time to research the VOD. 1 second. Alright, I've researched the VOD. We used a first aid, and I'm going to do this correctly. So I don't have any reminder tokens, but I do have video to look back on. So, this is what happens. I flipped over to T'Challa. I'm probably going to lose because I did this. I flip over to T'Challa. I used Golden City. I drew the last 2 cards. I immediately get an encounter card, and I have to make a new deck already, so I can't use Ancestral Knowledge at the moment, which stinks, but we'll just have to live with it. I'd rather do this right. So, and alright. The timer's kind of messed up, I guess, at this point, but that's fine. Instead of any of that, then I'm going to then use First Aid for Ancestral Knowledge, because I can't keep this. It's going to be useless. I'm going to use First Aid. Sorry. Play First Aid for Ancestral Knowledge. I heal 2 damage from any character. I'm back to 11. I have full health, so I can see my kingdom fall before me at full health. I'm readying everything up because I'm done. I draw 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. And it would have been good to have Avengers Mansion. Villain phase begins. He's going to scheme for 2, 3. This goes up to 6. Nobody else can activate. Then he's going to have the Masters of Evil show up on the field. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a Masters of Evil minion is discarded. Alright. New rule that you haven't seen, and I haven't been able to explain it in any of my previous videos. We discard cards from the encounter deck until a Masters of Evil minion is discarded. We discarded all the cards from the deck. Once we run out of cards, we stop discarding. So none of them come out. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player, and this has an acceleration token, so now it's an acceleration icon, so now one more threat is going to be put onto this at the beginning of the turn. And because we ran out of cards here, that means we actually get a acceleration token here. I'm just going to put it here so I remember. So now we have 2, and that's going to have 3 threat on it per player. So that's me. Then just like for me, this is immediately going to be shuffled. It's going to be a rough one. Alright, I hope I can salvage this. If I could like stun him, like if we get Mockingbird, that'd be great. Which, I did just draw my hand. No. Did I draw enough? Oh. Nope, I got a genius, so no Mockingbird yet. But 2 doubles. We got 2 doubles, and cut there. Last, we need to resolve the extra. Oh, that's right. So we got one for decking out, we get one for that turn, and we get one for this. So, caught off guard. Of course, we're going to lose 1 support. We're going to get rid of Indomitable already. And then Defense Network comes back up. Crap. Alright. That's going to come back at 3. That's not good. Next turn we lose if we can't get rid of Defense Network and bring that down a little bit. Okay, that's the end of the villains phase. We have survived one more time. We are going to not touch that. We're going to play Golden City to draw 2 cards. And we got Avengers Mansion back, so we are going to play Avengers Mansion for 1 cheaper. Just like put you here. So Avengers Mansion for 3. We're going to use a Genius and Emergency as the 3 resources. Come on. We got Avengers Mansion to draw 1 more card. Got the Power Protection, so we can use that to make Black Widow come out with the Power Protection, counting as 2 for a green card, and Armored Vest, which we already have 1 out, so it doesn't matter. And is there anything else I can use for resource, or because I kind of want Tenacity, but I need Wakanda Forever to help me. Okay. I think we're going to Wakanda Forever just to loosen Defense Network. We're going to use Black Widow to get rid of it, and then we're going to start scheming against this. Alright, we're going to thwart that as much as possible. So, yeah. Man. Okay. this is gonna go by 3. I need to stay in Black Panther form now. Like, there's no way that I'm gonna flip down again. So at the beginning of this 1, 2, 3, I need to get this down to 4 at least, and I gotta hope that Scheme doesn't come out. So we're going to do what we have to and play a Wakanda Forever for a Tenacity. Oh, I did not like that. So Wakanda Forever. First things first, we're going to deal 2 damage to an enemy, so we're going to do 2 damage to Klaw. He's down to 2. We're going to take 1 damage in retaliation. I'm at 10. Then I'm going to use Vibranium Suit to bounce back again, so I heal 1, I'm at 11. He takes 1 damage, and then he deals 1 damage to me, I'm back at 10. He's at 1. Then I'm going to play Energy Daggers to deal 1 damage to Klaw and KO him in the middle of this. We are not finished with that yet, but Klaw is KO'd. Because of this, he has been KO'd. He does not retaliate against me. This gets discarded. Round 2, Klaw comes back out. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Klaw, which is a side scheme. There you are. The Immortal Klaw. That's going to come out with 3, and he has plus 10 health. That's what the Immortal does. Okay. Once we... Oh no. That's another acceleration token. Okay. Okay, we're just going to have to work with... We're going to have to work with this. This is shuffled. Do another cut. Oh, no. Hey, there you go. Okay. Then, last one that we got to get rid of is Tactical Genius, which I need to use on Defense Network to get rid of 2 threat instead, because it's the last thing that I used. I am then done with this. I still have a Vibranium in my hand. I'm going to thwart for 2 to get rid of Defense Network. I think it's over. I think it's over. We're going to thwart with Black Widow for 2. That gets rid of this, and this is back down to 4. Come on. And yeah, there's really nothing else I can do. I'm kind of stuck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all 5. This gets readied, and there's nothing else that I can do. So she took consequential damage. It goes to the villain's turn, and he's going to win because this goes up by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Exactly. He just does it. So the Secret Rendezvous completes, and Black Panther loses the game. Alright. This is a rough one. This is a really rough game for me. Fender's Mansion got stopped. I made a few mistakes already, so we have lost. There's a whole lot of not being able to do anything. I think it's just a set of bad hands and maybe some bad decisions. I don't know what I could have done better. I'll have to look back at it. Might put it at the ending. So anyway, this is pretty much everything that you need to see for Klaw. Do know that this is part of the core box, but there is another Black Panther out, which is actually Shuri. So she's playing as, like, she is the Black Panther for the actual hero deck for Black Panther that's on sale. And if the two of them are out at the same time, they have a team up card that they can play together. And if they don't, then so long as the other the other card is out, we're good. So if I have Black Panther and Shuri out here, I can use that team up ability in this deck in the core box. So that's one way that you can see a new card, a new pack adding to your current collection in a good way. And I think that's all I have to really add to here. I will be back with the next video, and I want to do a salty run back at some point for Klaw. I have recorded this twice before, but not because of anything else besides that I have recorded this without audio the first time, and I also had to do a salty run back, but he ended up KOing me. So him beating me this way, it's not as bad. I could have done a little bit better, but we do what we can. I think I'd run a better Justice deck with him, maybe, but we're doing everything precon. That's all fine. No more excuses. We're all good. Everybody, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Have a great night. And as always, stay positive.